it's overwhelming. I'm just tired of dealing with it.
The pain of one homicide scene in Cincinnati this year.
We just got another call, states 3 children heard gunshots, found parents deceased.
Yet the same heartbreak has been felt across the Queen City as 484 shootings, 85 of them deadly, shatter a struggling society in the face of the pandemic.
And right now they're on defense mode, and not only defense mode, survival mode. And that's what's happening right now on the streets.
Pastor Peterson Mingo with the Cincinnati Police God Squad has been on those streets trying to connect with the disconnected. He says a feeling of togetherness, of community, has been nearly muted by COVID-19.
But because of the pandemic, a lot of that's gone. And now people who basically could be talked down are basically doing the things that they were thinking about doing and not having that buffer, someone to come there and basically mediate the situation for them.
City of Cincinnati data sheds light on homicides in past years. In 2017, 73 homicides. In 2018, 61 homicides. Last year, 74 homicides. And this year, a nearly 22% increase with at least 90 homicides. As of yesterday, data we calculated shows Cincinnati outranks Chicago at 29.6 homicides per 100,000 people. Chicago has counted 772 homicides in the same time frame, which equates to 28.66 homicides per 100,000 people. Police say connecting with the community through gun violence outreach workers and sending out the Gun Crimes Task Force will be a big part of efforts to reduce violence in 2021. More than 1,400 illegal or stolen guns have been recovered this year, according to CPD. Mingo says while this increase in gun violence isn't a uniquely Cincinnati issue, it is a cry for help.
It's nationwide. And if it's nationwide, then it's a common problem.
Now, Pastor Mingo says that people right now are struggling to pay their bills, to eat, to even survive, and he does fear about what things may look like when assistance starts to fade. He hopes, though, to see a more connected community in 2021 to help stop the violence. Reporting live, Dan Griffin, WLWT News 5.
Dan, so many problems here to tackle. What does Cincinnati Police plan to do to try to figure out how to stop this trend going into the new year?
Well, one of the big things, Mike, that they really want to hone in on in 2021 is really reinforce those partnerships that they have with other agencies, including the federal officials who've really stepped up to help with gun crimes here in Cincinnati this year. Oftentimes they say that these shootings are sparked by gambling in the streets, drug activity by a small number of people.
All right, Dan Griffin live for us tonight. Thank you, Dan.